cloudy afternoon here on Saturday in New York City, but it is time for baseball as the Yes Network presents New York Yankees baseball. It's the New York Yankees against the Cleveland Guardians in the middle game of a three-game set from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, New York. Lower strikes. Todd's in his 16th big league season. Popped up. On the run is Rizzo, and he makes the play for the first out.
Fielders are ready.
How about that? A swing and a miss by Kwan. He goes down on strikes. 2-2. Popped up. Shallow left. Gallo there. And a 1-2-3 inning for Nestor Cortez as he retires the Guardians in order. Cleveland nothing, and the Yankees coming to bat. Some bumps and bruises. He feels better this season. Ground ball is short. Rosario. One away. Mount. Hit sharply and grabbed on the backhand by Ramirez. He does a 360 and fires, and a beautiful scoop by Naylor to complete the play for the second out.
By Ramirez, ball was hit so hard. He took a few step backs. Josh was hustling down the line. It's a good way to start hitting the ball like that.
About 108 miles an hour coming down to third base. Some 500-foot blast.
Strike three. Gallo down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We've played two in the Bronx. Nothing.
Because he throws them both for strikes so well.
Cutter. One away. Grounded to Rizzo. Can be a tough play. Got him! The diving Cortez beat Kwan to the bag.
Wow. Great job by Rizzo. 4-time Gold Glove. Being able to make it easy. Cortez diving. Wow. Man, let me tell you, David, when you see that as a position player, seeing the pitcher giving everything on the mound, does have to pump you up.
Little face plant too. Well, I'm not sure.
That's a close play.
It's so close. It's more like a belly flop than a dive.
Well, there. Oh, taking something out of the bag of tricks, and another strikeout. Little bit of this, little bit of that, and then there's some of this. A lot of dirt and an out call, and another 1-2-3 inning.
And he wouldn't give him the third pitch.
No, I mean, Franmil can say something, but that was a pretty darn good pitch.
I understand.
He's
slowed it down and missed outside. He's walked him twice, the only base runner the Guardians have had today. They also walked with one out in the second inning. Time for
play that off that many
ball,
years
right?
anymore. And now you've got the walks.
Fly ball, deep right field. Back is Judge. He's out of room. It's out of here. Josh Naylor puts Cleveland on top 2-0 with a home run here in the fifth. It's his first long ball of the year. Well, Josh Naylor is really heating up offensively for Cleveland.
Well, Josh got the barrel head of the bat out and hit the breaking ball. He stayed behind it enough where he's strong, and when he gets the ball down in the zone, he can hit it a long way. Lead, watch him. See, that was down, and he just flicked that bat out. Watch how the barrel down. I mean, that was not a bad pitch. He was able to keep his hands back and his weight back to get enough behind it to get it out of this ballpark.
And Mercado quickly erased to end the inning. 6 Ks for Cortez, but it's 2-0 Cleveland on a 2-run home run by Josh Naylor in the Bronx.
And Quantrill has faced just one over the minimum. Popped up. Mercado, one away. In the bullpen as Hicks works a walk. Lined into left field, it's a base hit for Gallo. They throw behind Hicks, he gets back to second, so Gallo with a much-needed single. 1 for 21 coming into that at-bat. Again, put Kwan up against the wall in left center. That one's lined into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Cutting over is Mercado. Cuts the ball off in the gap. Scoring is Hicks. Moving to third is Gallo. It's an RBI single for Kiner-Falefa. And the Yankees are on the board. It's 2-1 Cleveland. High fly ball. Center field. Tagging is Gallo. Shaw makes the play. Here's the throw. Cut off. Throw to second. Got him. And did they get him in time? The home plate umpire said that Gallo did indeed score, so the game is tied. Oh, now it's at 1.26 entering this inning. Swung on and missed. Hedges down on strikes. And
a star in the making.
Gallo gets a turn, and he'll put it away.
To his fastball. On top of that, the guys love rooting for Nestor Cortes. Carlos, kind of to your point, he wasn't a top draft pick. He's crafty on their mound as he strikes out yet another batter here this afternoon.
It's an amazing stat. Stanton grounds to Rosario. Cortes is the first pitcher in Yankees history with at least 25 strikeouts and fewer than 10 hits allowed. 9 pitches. One out here in the 7th. High fly ball. Deep left center. On the run is Straw. See ya! A home run into the Guardians bullpen. And Donaldson puts the Yankees ahead by 1. And his 4th ribby. Hicks lines one to left field. It's a base hit. Kwan gets the ball in. So Hicks picks up his first hit of the afternoon.
Good swing. He knew he's gone. Little walking backwards. Little dance. Donaldson, great feeling. Every time you're capable of hitting the ball like that, hitting the ball out of the ballpark, just a great feeling, and the fact that you do that to give the team a lead, very nice by Donaldson.
You called it, Carlos. He's seeing the ball much better, taking his walks, starting to look like the Josh Donaldson of old. 110.9 miles an hour off of his bat. Launched.
So that's very positive right there for Joey Gallo.
And he works a walk. Swing and a miss. 2 away.
Wait a minute.
Well, now he's going to make sure he pauses. Well, it didn't matter.
Inning still over. But the Yankees go ahead by a run on the homer by Donaldson. Naylor line drive left field. It gets down for a base hit. Tying run aboard, and Josh Naylor, Arch, that is his 5th consecutive 2-hit game. High pop on the infield. The shortstop, Kiner-Falefa. 1 down. Going the other way. Right field, right at Judge. I mean, he barely had to move. Judge threw back to first base, and then Josh Naylor just stared at him and then started laughing. Hey, where do you think I'm going? Started first base. Rizzo drops behind him. Naylor's off. High fly ball, left field. Back is Gallo. He's at the wall. It is gone. A home run. Austin A stunned Yankee Stadium cannot believe what has just transpired. Their third hit of the game, and it puts them on top 4-3. That's blooped to shallow right field. That's going to get down. And Straw will take a look, but he'll hold right there at first base with a 2-out single.
Trailing after 7 to try and come back and get wins.
Oh, Kwan, high fly ball right field, but right there is Judge, and the inning is over. But what a turn of events here in New York. Austin Hedges hammers one, and the Guardians are on top 4-3. In the hole on an 0-2 pitch, a base hit for LeMahieu. Ernie Clement grabs it, throws to first, but back alertly DJ LeMahieu to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, that's a pretty good job of base running to get back on that line drive. Somewhere.
Left field. Kwan back on the track. Up against the wall and makes the catch. And all the way back to first is LeMahieu. 2 down. Boy, Rizzo gave it a ride.
But that's what you got to make him do. Try and beat you the other way. Late.
Kwan goes back, and he's just about out of room.
Yeah, he had one more step of real estate. So that's some very expensive real estate right there in New York. Especially the Bronx.
And the 1-2. Line drive, deep left. Kwan back, still back, still back. It's over his head and up against the wall. Look, Castro scores. It's a big RBI double for Kiner Falefa, and the Yankees have tied the game at 4.
It was a great at-bat by Kiner Falefa. Beats the wall. Though Castro was able to score. Great at-bat by Kiner Falefa. Nice and easy. Shooting the ball to left field. Putting himself in a scoring position. This is very exciting for the New York Yankees right here, right now.
Kwan hit the wall hard. Kiner Falefa, quick hands. Class A missing location, up and in.
So Straw had some beef with the fans. Climbed up to have a word.
I'll tell you what, I love Miles Straw. You want to talk junk from the third row in the seats?
The 1-2. Line drive into right center field. That's going to do it. The Yankees win the game. A walk-off pinch hit RBI single. Gleyber Torres comes off the bench and becomes a hero. And the Yankees win 5-4. Now the Yankees are telling the fans, do not do that. They were throwing things at the Indian outfielders, and you see Judge came out and said, settle down, we don't need that. They're throwing cans out there. Even Stanton saying, you can't do that. That's an awful look. This is a celebratory moment for the Yankees, and the fans just started to pelt the Guardian outfielder. So, but let's look at the positive aspect, Carlos, and that hit by Gleyber Torres.
Having the opportunity to get ready, get prepared, to have this at-bat at this time, giving the Yankees the win. Love to see Gleyber coming through. He enjoying that opportunity to come through for the team. He needed a moment like that. I love the reaction of the fans.
And some emotion.
Very nice to see that, Michael. Good at bat, keeping his hands inside, seeing the ball once he hit it. He's got to be thinking this game is over. Look at that smile. Love that. It's a great feeling.
Well,
there it is. Great job by Gleyber Torres. He plugged the gap.
Yes,
the game's over, and immediately somebody chucks something at Oscar Mercado. Wisely, he didn't throw anything back at him, but they continued to throw stuff at him. And he's like, yeah, big guy, you want to talk tough from up there and throw stuff. I mean, unbelievable.
Well, yeah, you got to walk away from it. You can't, I mean, you're going to have them, they're going wild. You're right, it's terrible. But what a way to end a day in a ball game.
Well, the good news is there's enough video to find out who the clowns were that were throwing stuff. Hopefully, they're never allowed back here to watch a game again. Hit an umpire with something. I mean, come on, people.